Will you go away? Leave her alone.
Come on.
Hi, I'm Steve Mamshot, exec chef at Wagamama, and this is Walk From Home, week 5, episode 10,000, episode 8, obviously. Hopefully you'll still enjoy what we're doing. I'm loving cooking this food for you, and you seem to be liking it and enjoying it. So look, let's carry on cooking because it's great fun. So today, we're going to be doing one of my favourites, which is the chili chicken ramen. Let's go through our fresh ingredients first. We got some lovely bean sprouts, some crunchy coriander, some superb spring onions, some ridiculously crunchy red onions, some chillified chillilicious chilies, some luscious limes, and some dried noodles. Couldn't find any fresh noodles, so we got some dried noodles. That's our fresh ingredients, and not forgetting our chicken breast. Now I had a big chicken breast, so I've cut it in half slightly so I can make 2 ramens out of it. This is for our chili katsu sauce. We have sriracha, we have a sweet chili sauce, and I've got some malt vinegar, plus some sashimi, just to give it an extra bit of a kick, because you know I like my chili. Now, this is very secret top tip ingredients. This is a bit of butter, some cornflour, and some fish sauce. We're gonna mix them together, and we're gonna drop bits into our ramen stock just to make it richer, slightly more velvety, and give it a load more flavour. So, that's our ingredients. I suppose we really should start cooking a ramen. Chicken stock. All I've got in there is some raw bones and some roasted bones to give that depth of flavour. I've got some lovely vegetables in there, some garlic, some ginger and coriander stalks. All we're doing is bringing that down. We're going to reduce it down and keep it cooking and ticking away. And then we're going to use it as we need. And then when I show you some tips later on how to make it a little bit richer and a little bit more texture to it. Anyway, that's our stock. Let's let that tick away. So, while our chicken stock is bubbling away, cooking away, we're now going to season our chicken and get our chicken in the oven. So a little bit of salt and pepper. We're not going to put any marinade on it today. I don't fancy it today. So what I'm going to do is just a little bit of salt and pepper into a nice hot pan. And all I want to do is get a little bit of colour on there. Just careful about spitting. A little bit of colour. So now we've got that side going, we're going to season the other side. A little bit of salt and peppers. There you go, just a little bit of gentle colour on there. Not too much. So now we seal both sides. Just going to put that into our tray. Chicken in the oven. Recap time. Stock boiling. Chicken cooking in the oven. Now need to make chili katsu sauce. All seriousness, you can make this as spicy or as not as you like. We have sriracha, we have a sweet chili sauce. I'm using a bit of sashimi, but we do say paprika, chili powder, cayenne, whatever you like, whatever you have at hand, or not even add any of that if you don't want to. And then a bit of malt vinegar because we need that little bit of acidity. So first thing to our bowl. Really big helpings of sriracha. Now we mix in some sweet chili. So let's mix that together. Shichimi going in, so with that orange peel, the red pepper, the sesame seeds. Again, like I said, use whatever one you like, and then just a little bit of malt vinegar, just to thin it down slightly, but also just give it that little kick, that little bit of added acidity to bring those flavours out. And there we have it, our beautiful chili katsu sauce. Right, that's been cooking for about 4.5, 5 hours. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to pour it into my container so I can get all the bones and vegetables out. But look, remember, please don't stress. If you've only got stock cubes, that's fine. I'll show you some tricks now where we're going to enhance our stock, and this will blow your mind. Right, this lovely little gadget that I've got, then we take stock's left in there. Voila, all our bones, vegetables, lovely stock flavour. Right, a little trick now to help you enhance your stocks. I've got a little bit of cornflour, some butter and some fish sauce. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of the cornflour to the butter and then just mix that in. Now obviously it'll take a couple of minutes, but this will mix all in, and then we can use it to drop into our stock, and it will help thicken slightly and also suspend all the flavours and fats throughout the ramen so they don't sink or go to the bottom. So there you go, that's all whipped in there, cornflour and the butter. And now I'm just going to add in some fish sauce. Just incorporate that into our butter and our cornflour. Oh, that fish sauce really comes on strong. But again, once you add it into that chicken stock, it just elevates all the flavours. We've strained our stock. We've got our little tip that's going to make our stock slightly richer done. We've got our sauce, chili katsu sauce done, and we've got our chicken nearly cooked. Just got to cook our noodles and cut some fresh vegetables. So first, I'm going to cut the fresh vegetables. Bit of red onion. Nice and thin for the red onion, because obviously you're not cooking it. You're just going in a hot stock, so we need to make sure it's thin enough that it starts to just soften slightly. Some spring onions. And some fresh chilies. That's our fresh vegetables, cut, ready to use for our ramen. Noodles going in. They're going to take about 4 minutes to cook, 4 or 5. We're going to check them as we go along. So while our noodles just finish cooking, we're just going to make a bit of full broth with our lovely mixture. So we've got that nice and warm. We're going to add a little bit of our butter and our cornflour mixture, just for that added depth of flavour. And as you can see, it starts to suspend everything. Just a little bit richer. So let's put it all together. Noodles, cooked and ready in the bottom of our bowl. Now with our stock, I've put the richness in it. Now I'm going to give it its chili kick. And the stock goes over our wonderful noodles. Just going to move them around so they're all in the stock. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look just wonderful on its own? We have some red onion just on the side, some washed spring onion opposite side. But again, as little or as much as you like. Coriander, I've got to say, I do love coriander, so I'm going to give it a good old big bunch of coriander. Some fresh chilies just in there. See how moist and juicy that is. And with the added skin, again, you don't have to have the skin on there.